Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We got some interesting details on the next Landcruiser 300. We'll jump into that in just a second. We're going to do the monthly giveaway at the end of this video. Someone's going to win this F-Inspired lunchbox, so stick around for that for my Patreon. And let's jump into this article by Forbes and discuss these very thought-provoking details. Forbes has this article that came out just a couple days ago, the indestructible Toyota Landcruiser to get turbo hybrid for the first time. Pretty interesting. We haven't heard that before, so we're going to scroll through the fluff here and get to this part right here. The all-new 10th generation vehicle will employ the model's first ever turbo hybrid setup. The current 4.6 liter V8 will be downsized to a 3.5 liter V6 twin turbo hybrid. Let's just pause for a second. There is no 4.6 liter V8 in the Landcruiser. I don't think there ever has been. There's been a 4.7 in the previous, I guess you could say, LC 100. But now that we're in the 200, it's always had the 5.7 liter. So that's a red flag for me. But let's just keep going to see if any of these details could be possibly true. So 3.5 liter V6 twin turbo hybrid combination will reportedly generate around 350 horsepower and 361 pound-feet of torque. We're going to jump into those numbers. Those don't make any sense to me, but let's just keep going. A specially developed multi-stage hybrid system with a 4-speed automatic gearbox will be added not only to make up the power of the outgoing V8, but to improve fuel consumption to around 24 MPG. 24 MPG is totally possible with the next Landcruiser, especially if it's a hybrid. This 4-speed automatic gearbox with the multi-stage is from the LC 500H and the LS 500H. The last detail we get is the slated launch for it is fall of 2020, which we weren't expecting a new Landcruiser until 2021. Now, I just had a video up a little over a week ago that the next Landcruiser probably isn't coming to America. Instead, we'll see all this tech in the LX 570, which who knows what they'll call it. They may call it the LX 600. Who knows really what they're going to call it. And then I guess lastly, they talk a little bit about the styling. It'll employ a bolder, chunky exterior with an even bigger grille. Surprise. Highlighted by 3 horizontal, that's a word you don't see every day. Louvers? Is that it? And flared fenders. So let's just back up. We're going to go all the way back to this right here. Downsized to a 3.5 liter V6 twin turbo hybrid. Now that's totally possible. My guess, guys, is that we're going to get 2 options. We're going to get the twin turbo V6 with a 10-speed automatic that we see the LS 500. That is the only twin turbo Lexus currently has right now. Now, they are going to also offer a hybrid, and I think they're just going to probably incorporate the hybrid powertrain with that motor as kind of being the range topping in terms of power, delivery, as well as miles per gallon. That's a strong possibility in my opinion. I think that's where they're going to go. Now, what if they just lighten the vehicle, right? It's going to be on a whole new TNGA platform. What if they lightened it a lot? It's no longer the super heavy pig. They lighten it up where 350 and 361 pound-feet of torque is enough. I still don't think it's enough because you're charging $100,000 for this vehicle and it's going back in power. That doesn't make any sense. No sense to me at all. So it's got to be the twin turbo V6 we see in the LS. If they add additional electric motors to it in the hybrid setup, then we will see ridiculous numbers out of it, probably 500 horsepower and 600 pound-feet of torque in a scenario like that. So what do you guys think? I don't know if I can go off of any of this information because the first thing they did to discredit themselves was say that it has a 4.6 liter V8. It's never had a 4.6 liter V8. I could be wrong. If you guys, I mean, I'm not a Landcruiser like aficionado, or is that the right word? Expert or anything like that. I just know that it has a 5.7 and the generation before had a 4.7 liter V8. But also you guys in the comments, if you guys want to stick around for the giveaway, we're going to get into it right now. I threw the lunchbox across the room, so just had to retrieve it. Had to retrieve it for the drawing. So let's get into it. I thought this website was so funny because the ads I got, for the random name picker are Lexus ads. Very fitting, right? It's like all the cookies I have on my browser is like, oh, Lexus everywhere, right? Here are my guys, Brian, Mark, Jonathan, Syed, Eric, and George. Guys, thanks so much for supporting the channel. We're picking a random name. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, did it go? Brian won again. Brian won again. That's not fair. Now, he does have the greatest chance to win. Why? Because he has 4 entries. He has 4 entries. You know, he has like 2/3, or I said maybe 1/3 of the entries, but Brian won again. So, you know, if he wins like a 3rd month in a row, I'm just going to have to change the rules where you can't win like so many months in a row. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, you guys saw it. I pressed random and Brian won again. So thanks, guys. If you want to support the channel through Patreon, please check it over. Link in the description. And I'll see you guys, like I said, in the comments below about the next generation Land Cruiser and LX. And until next time, peace out.